Now we'll move over to the batch processing tool. This is one of the most powerful features in MotionMaster 3D. It allows you to run multiple operators on multiple footages at the same time. When you open the batch processing panel and enable it, you'll see this. First, it asks you to choose an output folder. This is where the results for each sequence will be stored. Each image sequence gets its own subfolder, and each operator run on that sequence gets its own subfolder inside that sequence folder. I'll use this one as an example. Next, you specify which image sequences you want to process. You can either select a watch folder that contains one subfolder per image sequence. MotionMaster 3D will automatically detect those subfolders as separate footages. Or you can manually add each image sequence by providing its path. I'll start by showing how to use a watch folder as the input. When we use that folder as the input, it will look inside the folder, go into each subfolder, and recognize those subfolders as separate footages it can track. In the input sequence list, we can choose which operators we want to run on each one. C stands for the Convert tool in the Select Footage panel, Q stands for the Quick Tracker, H stands for the Heavy Tracker, and M stands for the Mesh Generator. Each selected letter tells MotionMaster 3D which operators to run for that footage. For each enabled operator, it will use the currently active settings in the corresponding panel. So, for example, if I enable Q and H on sequence 1 to run both quick tracking and heavy tracking, and then enable heavy tracking on sequence 2 and 3, it will use whatever settings are currently active in those panels. So make sure the settings you want are the ones that are active before you start. Then we can press Start Processing. It will go through each footage and run each selected operator. In this case, we'll also be able to see the progress live on the MotionMaster 3D website in the dashboard. That means you can start tracking multiple sequences, then check the progress from your phone at any time. I've also enabled the email setting in the Account panel, so it sends me a notification when everything is finished.